Hi there, this is the first video of a series for editing Counter-Strike source maps, specifically for bots. Uh, in this series, we'll look at optimizing those maps, mostly the one you can download online from server like Game Banana and others. We're gonna look at creating spawn points, additional spawn points. Sorry, we're gonna look at decompiling maps, compiling maps. We're gonna uh, take a deep dive into the Hammer software, which is on the screen right now. We're gonna look at editing nav file, which are the files that bots use to navigate the maps, and then we're gonna look at packing maps, uh, including assets inside the map. Uh, First, let's look at some useful software that you will need. Uh, Here's one. This resource, the Valve developer community, is very important when you want to edit maps or make your own maps, not just for Counter-Strike, but for a bunch of other Valve games. So that Vide software allows you to extract assets from maps, and it also allows you to pack um, assets inside the map and a bunch of other things. Um, so that's a very useful software. Another one, um, I think that's the name of it. Ah, let me see. Let me state about. No, that's not this one. This source. Let's look at that one. So this one allows you to decompile maps, um, and it's a very easy to use software. You have also some option to extract texture, extract entities, so you can play around with it, but very useful. Um, Another one uh, very useful is the VTF edit. Um, Allows you to create custom texture. I mean, not just texture, custom object asset that the game can uh, that the map can use. So if you were to create your own texture, for example, you will create a VTF and a VMT at the minimum. You can create also other files like bump maps and that kind of type of file. Um, and you will create those, put them in the right location, and then you will have them available when you edit or create your map. Let me see if I can find the name. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, GCFscape um, allows you to extract assets from the VPK files, which are files that come in your installation of Counter-Strike, and they are really basically zip files. They are very similar to that, and you can extract a lot of default assets like texture for the default maps that come with Counter-Strike, default skins for weapons and for players, that kind of stuff. So very useful. Um, so that's kind of four very useful software that you should um, download and install. And of course Hammer. Um, so if you have Counter-Strike source, you should already have the Hammer software in your bin folder. If you go to your Counter-Strike game installation, in your the bin folder you should have already the Hammer software right here. If you don't have it, then it's easy to install. Just either get the Valve developer SDK from Steam, or the I think is the Counter-Strike developer SDK from Steam. Anyway, one of those, and they're totally free. So, and you will get Hammer if you don't have it already. Um, so for this first video, before I end this video, I think I'm gonna give you an overview of the map system, the file system that works with maps. There's So you get an example of maps here, and there's three different ways map can uh, have assets, um, like a texture or a physical object or sounds and a bunch of other assets. Um, so we can have them directly inside of them, like a zip file, because a map is really it's a kind of a zip file, so you could have all those assets inside of it, or they could reference a folder, I mean many folders that are at the root of your Counter-Strike folder game, like the materials and the models folders and others, or they could reference an asset that is in those VPK. So that's three different ways to reference assets for maps, and they can have a combination of the three. It's not just one way or the other. They can reference assets in the VPK, also reference assets in folders, and also have assets directly inside of them, directly packed in there. So in our Angry Birds server, what I prefer to do is to have everything packed inside the map. So no external reference, it's all inside of the map. So that's a quick overview of the anatomy of a map, and that's very important because when we decompile a map, we want to make sure we get all the assets that that map needs. And so we are going to extract those assets, and they are going to come with basically folder structure, and we're going to have to include those assets inside our Counter-Strike source game installation in there at the right location. And then once we do that and open the map, the decompiled map in Hammer, then all the assets will be present. If we just decompile a map and just open it with Hammer, and that map has dependencies and needs custom assets that are not part of the game, then they won't show up. So we need to make sure that we install all the assets after we decompile a map, so they will show inside those levels when we edit the map. So I think that's all for that first video, and we'll see you for the next subject. Thank you.